From Mountain City to Memphis, the volunteer state is experiencing growth and prosperity. In Tennessee, we think quality of life should be high and time spent in traffic should be low. And that's where Tennessee's Choice Lanes come in. The optional new lanes allow drivers to bypass congestion in exchange for a user fee. You may have heard them called express lanes or priced managed lanes in other places. Choice lanes are different from a traditional toll road, where drivers must pay to use the road. With Tennessee's Choice Lanes, you get to make the choice to do less of this and more of this. So how does it work? Well, TDOT is in the early stages of determining where and when the future choice lanes will be, but we are looking at some of the state's most congested urban areas to see where they can have the biggest impact. Stay tuned for more information. Tennessee's success as a great place to live, work, and play has contributed to the state's growth and prosperity. But with that growth comes more traffic. Traffic congestion is becoming more prominent throughout the state, and the cost of doing nothing isn't zero. Commute times in Tennessee are anticipated to increase by 60%, and travel times between major Tennessee cities will increase by up to 1 hour. Less time sitting in traffic means more time doing what you enjoy. You'll be able to make it to your kid's t-ball game, a concert, or a dinner reservation. And that's when Choice Lanes can help most. With Choice Lanes, you will have the option to drive on these new additional lanes, providing reliable travel speeds and travel times. Choice Lanes move traffic from the existing lanes into new lanes, creating better travel flow for all users and providing the ability to get to the most important moments in your life on time. These lanes will be built in the most congested urban corridors in the state, improving traffic conditions for all motorists. This saves all Tennesseans valuable time. The Transportation Modernization Act will fundamentally change the way TDOT will deliver projects. Public-private partnerships, or P3s, allow private investment in new roadway infrastructure in Tennessee. This allows a private developer to design, build, finance, operate, and maintain the new additional choice lanes in exchange for the user fee that the motorists pay to utilize the new choice lanes. Tennessee will always retain ownership of the roads. The cost of using choice lanes will not always be the same. We will use variable pricing in the choice lanes, meaning it will change during the day based on how many cars are using the lanes. Consider airline tickets. Prices go up and down to try to completely fill an airplane. Choice lanes operate the same way as the user fee is based on driver demand. Drivers will be aware well in advance of the cost to use the choice lanes, as the price will be advertised on signs along the roadway. Once you enter the lane, the price you see is what you will pay. In other states, typical weekday user fees can range from 50 cents to $5 to use the lanes. Pricing is used to control the use of the lanes, which allows TDOT to operate the lane to maintain a 55 mile/hour travel speed. We're committed to improving mobility across the state, and choice lanes will be an important tactic in our congested urban areas. Let's dive into the history of choice lanes in the United States. They were first introduced in 1996, and their presence has been growing rapidly across the country. Currently, there are 70 facilities open in 12 metro areas across the U.S. And that is just the tip of the iceberg. Choice lanes have been a proven congestion mitigation solution for 2 decades, resulting in their rapid expansion. Many more are being designed and under construction. Although these are new in Tennessee, states like Texas, Georgia, and Florida have successfully improved urban congestion with the introduction of choice lanes. Throughout history, the goal has remained consistent: provide congestion-free travel for all motorists. Our goal is no different, as we want to provide more reliable and efficient trips across Tennessee for our residents, freight, transit, and our visitors. With choice lanes, we're providing motorists the choice to pay to use the new lanes or to use the free existing lanes. Here's how it will work. New lanes are constructed that require a user fee for a more reliable trip time. Pricing is managed by the private sector partner who designs, builds, finances, operates, and maintains the choice lanes, and is used to control the use of the lane, with it changing based on user demand. This allows choice lanes to operate around a 55 mile/hour travel speed, even during rush hour when the existing lanes are barely moving. The revenue generated is used to operate the choice lanes and help pay back back the original private investment costs of building and maintaining the roadway. It's important to remember that these are not toll roads. Drivers have the option to utilize the existing lanes where a user fee is not charged. This is not the case in toll roads, where all drivers have to pay a fee. Additionally, transit riders and emergency vehicles can use the choice lanes without paying any additional fees and still receive the more reliable trip times that choice lanes offer. We want all Tennesseans to experience more reliable and expedited trip times. We're asking you to build with us.